was a surprisingly warm day when Aston Villa made that short trip to Wolverhampton. Both teams were coming into the game with high confidence after Villa thrashing Brighton, and Wolves got an impressive victory over champions Manchester City. Villa have won just once at Molineux since 2012, and that victory came in 2020 when the game was played behind closed doors during the COVID-19 pandemic. Wolves set up in a 3-4-3 formation, with Semedo and Nouri operating as wing-backs and Gomez and Lamina as holding mids. Dawson is a player to watch out for, as he has great vision and can execute a killer long switch or through ball, and is also very useful in the air at both attacking and defending. Hichan on the left has really found his goal-scoring form recently, and Neto is a danger man with lots of pace that can easily get behind most back fours in the Premier League. The graphic here that was posted prior to the game is not accurate. Unai Emery set his side out in a 3-4-2-1, as he had done in 3 of his 5 games on the road in the Premier League this season, deploying Cash and Dean as a wing-back and giving them licence to get forward into the final third. There were few choices for either side to take the lead in the first half at Molineux on Sunday, with Wolves' best effort coming from Nouri, who sent a first-time effort narrowly wide of the post after connecting from Hichan's lower-driven cross. Matty Cash had a similar chance at the other end, but his first effort at the far post was saved brilliantly by Joseph Sarr in front of a passionate home support. Cross comes in and Dawson is unfortunate to not find the back post. Villa get away with one here. Neto's pace proves too much for Torres, as he is easily beaten. The unfortunate deflection from Dean sends the ball into the path of Hichan for Wolves to score the opening goal. Oli provides the opportunity for Torres to open his account for the Villa and make up for his previous mistake to tie the game up 1-1. A cross comes in that beats the Villa back line, a ball what you would expect Neto to find the back of the net with. Martinez does just enough to put off the Portuguese superstar. Watkins has an attempt while the Wolves player does put his hands on Oli's back. Personally, I don't see this as enough for a penalty, but even softer calls have been given in the Premier League, so Oli definitely has a case. Villa almost snatch it right at the death when Oli hits the post with the last touch of the game. Not Oli's day, that's for sure. This graphic is more like the formation we played. Cash operating as a wing-back. Dean doesn't go as high as Cash, even though he is a wing-back, as Watkins likes to drift out to the left more. Because of the movement out on the left, McGinn is actually more central and operates closer to Luis and Kamara. Diaby operates more as a 10 behind Watkins rather than an out-and-out striker. Martinez was good when called upon. A couple of noteworthy moments was a save from Semedo and when he was quick off his line to deny Neto. Konsa did well, but I feel he does his best work in the centre in a role of 2, rather than having to drift out wide to do right-back duties. Diego didn't really stand out. Didn't do much wrong, but didn't do much right either. Torres, I feel he's growing within the team, so needs time, but was definitely beaten too easily in the build-up to the goal. Happy for him to make it up a few minutes later. Dean, as always, provides good service into the box, but I felt he did leave Torres exposed with Neto too often. Cash celebrated his 100th Premier League games with a decent performance. I feel the 6.9 rating is a bit harsh. Really should have scored early on. Kamara's game, I feel, was impacted heavily by being booked in the 5th minute. It's very hard for a holding mid to just sit back and not bring down a player, when especially against a team like Wolves who are very good on the counter-attack. John McGinn loves these games. It's definitely that Scottish blood in him. He was a thorn in the side of every Wolves player, and the Dingles do not care much for him. Diaby had a quiet game by his standards. Not sure how much he was able to train in midweek, because I know he was a doubt for the game, and it really wasn't Oli's day today. Not a bad result. I feel like we should and could have won it at the end, so that's what makes us feel a bit more disappointed. Wolves played well though. It was a typical local derby, a good game, good point, but it feels like a bit of a missed opportunity, especially based on the last 10 minutes. So what's your thoughts of the game? Were Villa good enough? Did they get what they deserve? Was it a pen? Leave your messages in the comments below. Next up, a tough game against West Ham, who are flying at the moment. Thanks for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Until next time, of the Villa.